Hey, welcome to the New Kills Kills account. I'm your host, New Kills, and today we're looking at Escape the Night, episode 3 of season 1. And if you haven't already, go watch the official Escape the Night season, which is free on YouTube. Or if you want to just skip to the counts, you can watch the first and second episode, which I did. Anyway, let's get to the kills. The episode's with a scene that I can't show, so that's why I'm showing this part. But, it's basically this couple, and the boyfriend grabs this sedative or whatever, and hides it on a cloth behind his back so he could knock his girlfriend out and bring her somewhere so he can bury her alive, where someone's already digging her supposed grave, because, yeah. And let me just say, this scene is horrifying because adding her to the count, same with later in the episode, her getting buried alive and you hearing her screams. Oh yeah, just so you don't get confused, this girl's name is Caroline or Coraline, like the movie, so her name's Coraline, so if you hear me say Coraline, it's corresponding to that girl. Anyway, the artifact gets buried by the demon dude after he puts salt around her or whatever, and this will definitely come up later in the episode, just not now. Then after the opening, it begins with everyone bickering about who's at fault for Andrea's death.
This could be in link with the evil spirit, but it's not me, so I don't know who it is.
All I'm saying is Justine took out Andrea. She sabotaged the entire death machine. I believe that. It's gotta be Justine.
I told her not to pick me because I'm stupid.
That doesn't change the fact that you killed her.
For me, either it's Justine who's behind this or it's Matt. One of those two have to go.
This blame game is going to be the death of us. We need to stick together. One of our members. Okay, listen, guys. Ava brought back a note that was with the artifact.
Yeah, it's a whole scenario, and they get a note, or it's the one they got from last episode saying that one of them is in league with the evil. And let me just spoil it for you. It's none of the guests, but I will have you guess who it is. Anyway, they look around and find stuff to create a seance table thing, which, yeah. And this is where we first actually see and meet Marvin. His name was mentioned in the first episode, but I didn't really bring him up, but he's the groundskeeper. Also, they need a voice for the seance or whatever, so they're choosing and picking Sarah. This is a very stupid idea. Like, I know there's a demon controlling the house or whatever, but I think this is worse than dying in a demon house. Creating a seance where more demons and vengeful ghosts who probably don't remember the faces of who killed them or whatever because of how long they died ago, and it's just weird. Anyway, they finished the seance, and the Coraline girl or whatever from the beginning possesses Sarah, the maid, and tells them that they have to find her coffin, and the rest will be explained then. They go outside and split up into teams to solve the puzzles to find the coffin. They finally do, then they dig it up, and they find out something horrific. They find out that they have to vote in someone to be buried alive, just like how Coraline or Caroline died at the beginning of the episode. So, none of them want to do it, but it's the only way for them to survive and escape the night. So they vote in who they want in the challenge, and the name pulled is...
Oh my goodness. Justine.
So like a regular person, she freaks out, doesn't want to be buried alive, and runs away. But the groundskeeper Marvin tackles her, and they all forcefully put her in the coffin, killing her. Well, she's not dead yet, but she's going to die. Anyway, they bury her alive, and Joey's not doing it because, this is sick. And he's right. Then they hear her screams cease, meaning she has finally been added to the count. After what they just did, the only person who feels bad about it is really Joey. I mean, sure, they all feel bad about it, but Tim and Lily don't really feel bad because technically she is the reason Andrea died. But after a while, they hear this pounding underground. They look around to see where the pounding's coming from, and they find it. And they dig it up, and it is a chest. And inside of that chest has the artifact, which the wooden bird mask guy put in at the beginning of the episode. Then they head inside and put the artifact up, feeling bad about Justine's death. Well, not that bad, but bad. Anyway, that's all of episode 3. Sorry this took so long, but I'm running out of time. See you guys in the next count. Also, remember, go watch the series. It is free on YouTube by Joey Graceffa.